Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Well, today is Monday and thank you for coming back into Forex Trading Plan. Well, this trading plan, this trading plan session, it will be a good session for me myself, and I hope that it helped me as well as also help you. All right. So how are we going to do and what are we going to look out for is that whenever we come to trading, we have to be sure that we have a plan before we actually start trading. Okay. All right. So this is very important. Okay. So well, this week is can I say is into the midweek. Okay. So in this week, in the April, there will be a lot of situation like preparation after the hedging in the March. Okay, so this week, in the month of April, especially like this week, there will be a lot of things have been settled down. The dust has also settled down, so it will be quite stable. All right. Okay, so nevertheless, we are not going to take this into consideration in case of complacency. So it's very important for us to actually to seek out a plan each day, okay, in order to have a good planning. All right. So today, what are we going to look out for? Okay, in AUDCAD. All right, AUDCAD. Huh? All right, guys. Thank you for coming in. Hubert, nice to see you. Flora, Riano, Roger. Okay, and also Carol. Okay, Susanna. All right, nice to see all of you here. Remember, guys who are new to my channel, remember to click on the subscribe button. All right, so that you can stay updated with my posted video. All right. So over here, yes, Aiden, Bradley, Trinet, Fab, 你们好. All right. So thank you for coming in. Okay. So yes, over here, see me live. Okay. All right. Okay. See. All right. So over here, let's quickly jump into our AUDCAD analysis over here. In AUDCAD over here, what are we looking out for? All right. Okay. So tentatively, by looking at this AUDCAD, we are merely just still trying to go into the bear market. Okay, bear market. Okay, yes. Okay, so in this bear market over here, today it's still not that obvious yet. Okay, today by looking at the chart here, MT4, please. All right. Okay, so we are going into things like this here. This part here, it doesn't look very promising and it's not very obvious for us to go for a selling short trading right now. Okay, however, okay, let us look out for the support and resistance first. So that let's see where is the support level. Okay, the usual, as we can see right now, we have a lower high and creating a lower high already, a lower high, right, and a lower high over here. Yes, that's a sign. It's a sign of selling, correct? It's a sign of selling, right? Okay, so tentatively we are out of the transition area, which actually we are in the bear. Yes, although we are in the bear, but today is it a good time to sell yet? Kind of, but maybe these 4 hours a bit struggling. However, okay, let's see in H1 over here. Yes, we have plenty of tries over here that you can see support has been tested for a few rounds and it breaks here. So there's a big selling over here. So over here is the big selling has created resistance, and now we are going to test on the resistance. So AUDCAD probably we may have a chance to sell today, maybe in this session because we are very near to the resistance. But it will be better if the resistance has formed in the next session of 4 hours. That means the second half of the day. Okay, so currently I am looking at this. Okay, I'm looking at this AUDCAD probably to sell. Okay, on the second half of the day. Okay, so all right. So over here, I'm going to put AUDCAD into my watch list. Okay, so to monitor further to see if there is a better chance for us to sell. Okay, all right. So quickly, let's move into Aussie franc. Yes, Aussie franc over here. Aussie franc today, we are still in the bear zone. Well, it's still getting very difficult and quite tough for it to go out of the bear zone. Am I right? Okay. Well, let's take a look. Since over here we have a double top, and now this double top here creating a lower resistance, and over here by moving this support downwards, okay, by moving this support downwards, actually I would say that there's a support level over here, and there's another resistance right at over here. Okay, so currently I would say, yeah, it should be here. Sorry. Okay, it should be here. Okay, there's one here. Okay, so the number of touches finally breaks. Then now it coming back to test on the resistance. But however, Aussie franc, it is still in the bear zone. It is still in the struggling stage. It is not that promising, I would say. Okay, so I'm gonna give this Aussie franc a miss. Okay, so over here in Aussie yen is still riding on the bull. Okay, so Aussie yen is still riding on the bull, creating a higher support. Okay, and a higher support coming soon. All right, so today is still building up the higher support. Buying is still possible. Okay, buying is still possible. So will there be any, like I say, resistance around the area? Okay, all right, let's take a look. Okay, so resistance is quite high up as well. We are looking at about, wow, we still are moving onto the bull. So I guess this is not the time to sell. So just keep it aside. Okay, so yeah, let's move on again. For buyers for Aussie yen, yes. Okay, let's go back. Aussie yen, yes, yes. The buying is possible, as we can see. It tested the support, it's not breaking. Okay, and creating a higher support. So another round of support was here, and this support over here, which is also a very significant one. Okay, which actually give a buyers the signal to buy. Okay, so buyers can continue to buy the Aussie yen, but not for the sellers. Sellers have to stay away. Okay, all right. So Aussie Kiwi, looking at Aussie Kiwi over here. Yes, Aussie Kiwi. We are actually testing on the resistance up there. Okay, let's see if it's correct. So but we are still in the bull. Okay, so buyers and sellers, can we actually take note? But buyers, I would say no, because it is still very, very close to the resistance. So buyers better stay away. Okay, better to stay away, huh? As for seller, you do have chance. Okay, you do have a chance. However, this is still riding on the bull. So tentatively, it's not very encouraging for me to go for selling right now. Okay. So tentatively, I'm going to leave this aside. Okay. So buyers, please stay away also, because we are very near to the resistance. So there may be some blocks there. So it is not very ideal to trade. Okay. Okay. So how about Aussie dollar? Yes, Aussie dollar. Last week, the last Friday, we chosen Aussie dollar because Aussie dollar has successfully go out of the bear zone and we are into the bear market. All right. So one last week over here. Yes, we do tested once on the resistance and it is not breaking and it comes down. All right. So I think this is pretty obvious that this transition zone, okay, we have already get out of the transition zone, and now we are officially in the bear market. All right, so in the bear market right now, okay, so looking at this bear market at this point of time, is there any chance for us to sell? Okay, so bear market right now over here, support standing same. Okay, over here the potential one, but there's one over here which is tentatively we are having a false breakout. Testing to break, I would say. All right. So this may be the time the institutional may come in. So please be very careful. Okay. So currently, if you can see, there's a big buying candle which is actions. Okay, following respecting the buying movement over here. So over here, the support movement is still being supported, I would say. So currently, if I want to short this, okay, I want to sell this, it's not that impossible if there's a resistance below, because it has been tested breaks. So now I will put this right below, okay, here, okay, and the resistance level shall be here. So it is actually very near. As you can see, we are actually very near to the resistance level. it may form a lower high, okay, and continue the selling. Okay, so over here, this is the kind of chart that we have to take note of. Okay, so this is the chart that when we look at this is the chart whereby it's in between, it's at the verge, in the border, and the border, you know, is it may also form a higher low or a lower high. Okay, so it may create a higher low. So that means to say a higher support, because we have met up with the previous support over here, and now the next hour it may create a support, which may it may become a higher support, and higher support may be creating a higher high. Correct. That's right, Roger. Okay, so exactly. So that's true. Okay, so this is at the border. Okay, Aussie dollar today is at the border. All right. So kind of you know, it is quite tricky over here. Okay, so Aussie dollar, if you're not very sure, you can stay away. Okay, if you're not very sure, you can stay away until H4, the candle opens below the purple line. Okay, then we will start trading. Okay, because over here, we will still have a very good space of 45 pips. Okay, all right. Hi, Wang Ziyu and CK, 你们好. All right, so over here, Aussie dollar, I will just give it a miss for a moment. Okay, maybe second half of the day. Well, but I will prefer to wait for tomorrow. Okay. All right. So yes, let's look at Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie. Okay, Euro Aussie. Same thing. We are in the bull zone. All right, we are in the bull zone. So this bull zone is actually one of the very strong support. Okay, that we are testing to break it, or maybe another reversal. Okay, so we are looking at this in this Euro Aussie. Seems like, you know, no, you know, it is moving upwards now in the bull zone. That's why you see actually in Aussie there are kind of mostly of the except for AUDCAD. Okay, the rest AUDCAD is also 50-50, but maybe this session or the second half of the session, or maybe tomorrow. But the rest of the Aussie, it seems like, you know, it's hanging up there. You know, it's in the bull, but with meeting up very near to the resistance. When we come into Euro Aussie with the theory of cross pair, right? It's supposed to be like okay, Aussie strong, Euro Aussie should start selling. Okay, all right. However, that's not really the case. Okay, in this situation, the Aussie currency pairs, they are actually in a bull, but yet they are at the zone of the resistance. So buying and selling is also is kind of dilemma. And now coming over to Euro Aussie is also in the dilemma. So you see, can you see this is a correlationship between the both currency pairs. Okay, all right. So I'm going to give Euro Aussie a miss today, although it looks like it has a selling opportunity. However, now I wanted to keep a close look first before I take action, because for this kind of currency pair is hit about 50%, which is not really that encouraging for me to. There's no drive for me to enter a trade for Euro Aussie. Okay, all right. Okay. 恭喜 Sawadee krab. Wow, your Chinese is good. The Chinese mark, huh? All right. So yes, okay, EURCAD over here. All right, EURCAD. When we are looking at EURCAD, we are actually in the bear zone, forming. We are still in the selling trend. Okay, we are still in the selling trend. Looking at the trend, we are still in the selling trend, creating a lower high over here. And now is it a time to create another lower high to go for a lower low? If it's going for a lower low, that means to say we have more than 100 pips to go. Right? If we very likely we have 100 pips to go. Huh? Okay, so in H4 over here, H4, let's see where is the resistance that we are looking at. So very obvious, we are already on the resistance. Last 4 hours has already struggling, and the resistance is not breaking. Okay, so the support is still here. Same. Okay, So we have about 60 pips to go. Okay, 60. Okay, 60个点啊. We have about hot bit. Okay, so over here, we are at the verge of returning. So in H1, actually, when we are looking at the trend, okay, over here, H1 is always the time frame where I want to look out for a new cycle to sell, a new cycle to short. Okay, so it looks like it's going to where it's hitting on the resistance. Okay, to be exact, the resistance should be up here, all right, slightly up here. So let's see if this resistance is not breaking, okay, which happens 3 hours ago in the last 4 hour session. So if it's testing on the 3 hours high, if it's not breaking, then that will be a good chance for us to sell, right? So yes, EURCAD, I'm going to put this EURCAD into my watch list because it looks very promising to me, although we have to wait, all right? Okay, how about Euro? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I accidentally clicked on something. That is so bad. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. So just give me a minute. All right. Okay. So yep, I'm back. Okay. Okay. So yep, Euro pound. Let's take a look. Euro pound. Right. Euro pound over here. Like I say, again, Euro pound is in the situation whereby it is not very beneficial for us to trade as a retail trader in this Ukraine and Russia war situation. Okay, so yes, we have been for more than a month, about 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Okay, so yeah, so this is something that we should be paying more attention than the euro and the pound. The fluctuation, it may not be really that ideal for a retail trader to get involved. Okay, so people asking me euro pound, what is the kind of trend for euro pound? Euro pound actually right now, okay, it has started about from the 1st March, thereabout. Okay, it has already go into a state of bull. Okay, it's already in the bull trend. So when you are in the bull trend, I won't be selling. Okay, and but right now, I would say that it's not really as nice. Okay, to actually take consideration. So let's move on. Okay, so euro yen. Okay, let's take a look. Euro yen. Well, euro yen since last week it has been in the bull, so no selling at all. Okay, no matter what. Okay, I'm not looking into selling for euro yen. So euro yen over here, we are still moving in the bull into the bear zone. Moving into the bear zone doesn't mean that okay, now it's in the bear zone, I'm going to start selling. Okay, no, that's not true. All right, so last week we were talking about this, okay, trying to test on the resistance. Before we test on the resistance, no entry should be, there shouldn't be any entry. So tentatively, by looking at this, it's now moving into the transition area, whereby this transition area is a time, is a place, is a zone whereby the bull wanted to change the trend into bear as a reversal. However, it's in the making. Okay, so it's in the making. So right now it's in making in this transition zone. It is not very ideal. Okay, so this is not going to be my currency choice today. Okay, so this is how okay, I have a question just now earlier on. Okay, so over here, when you are trading live in the forex market, there will be a time which is a good time. There will be a time which is a no-go time. There will be also a zone, a time whereby it's a transition time whereby there's buying and selling involved. So this is the zone I'm talking about. Okay, so this is no. So there is no clear direction whether it's going up or going down. So in that case, then we'll just give this. Okay. All right. So Euro Kiwi. How about Euro Kiwi? Okay, Euro Kiwi, we hits on the lower resistance, lower high. Okay, so today, will there be a chance that we are actually going for a lower resistance and continue the selling? There may be a chance. Okay, we may have a chance to go for such situation, but you know, for the past 4 days, for the past 3 days, it had going on the bull side. and the bull side over here, all right, it is actually moving towards the north, and probably is going to test on certain resistance. Well, by looking at the trend, it is still downward trend, but today it seems like it's a downward trend, but there's a retracement in the downward trend. So probably this is not so ideal. It is also not very ideal yet. Okay, so by looking at this right now, if there is a chance, because I still see that there's some form of a chance because of a big selling candle. That means to say market rejects the bull somewhere somehow near here. Okay, somewhere somehow near. All right. So over here, by looking at this, right, there's a support. Okay, tested, breaks. So over here we have a previous support that actually comes in as a resistance. So now they are testing on this. So whether will it break, okay, then we will need to pay attention. Okay, if it's breaking up, okay, breaking out here to buy, okay, then buyers, please be patient to wait for a retracement to retest the resistance. Okay, that will become a support with a red and green candle and green candle. That is a buying signal. It's a new cycle to buy. So I would say that tentatively by looking at this, we are also standing at a 50-50 chance. Okay, a 50-50 chance. All right. So right now, if I'm going to look at this resistance, okay. So in lower down the time frame to M5. So it tested once, break. Okay, tested when it comes back to test on the previous resistance that become a support, but ultimately it breaks. Okay, it breaks. So there may be a chance. There may be a chance that it may hit on the previous support that will become a resistance to continue the selling. Okay, so this part here. Okay, so this part here. This is where it may be a bit tricky as well. All right. So just be sure that okay, it's creating a new lower resistance. Okay, then there will be a good chance for us to sell. Okay, make sure it's a lower resistance. Okay, when you tested the resistance above here, right? Okay, so currently by looking at this over here, yes, yeah, by looking at this right now, I would say that we may have a chance. Okay, we may have a chance. So just be patient. Okay, for Euro Kiwi. Okay, for Euro Kiwi. Euro Kiwi. Tentatively by looking at this, I will say that indeed we do have some chance. Okay, all right. So am I going to put this? I will say tentatively the retracement is ending soon. Okay, so let's see, we'll have a chance of the support here, which is about 65 pips. Okay, so there's another one here, which is about 32 pips. Okay, so Euro Kiwi, I will put this into my list. Okay, since there's enough space for me to grab my profit, and I will take this into my consideration. All right, so Euro dollar, right? Euro dollar over here. Okay, looks good to sell. Okay, so looks good to sell because we are still in the bear market. So in the bear market now, I want to within the bear market, I want to take a look, where is my resistance? Right, resistance stands still, no change. Okay, so the support same, no change. So we are in the right in the middle. We are right in the middle of nowhere to check. Okay, so we have 40 pips. We have 40 pips down for about 45, 54 pips up. Okay, so probably we are in the middle of nowhere. We may still have a chance. Okay, right. So over here, looking out for a new cycle to sell. However, it doesn't look very promising because I see there's a support nearby my white line here, and it's about 14 pips, and you will get rejected. So we must break the support of the 14 pips first. Then we'll continue the selling. 14 pips to the support will be likely about another 20 pips. And I think that will be better for me to sell. Okay, so well, for euro dollar, tentatively by looking at this, I think I'm going to give this a miss as well. Okay, all right. So next, pound Aussie. Okay, pound Aussie. By looking at this pound Aussie, we are into the bull. zone and now out of the bull in transition. It's in the transition. So if it breaks this resistance above, then it will go into the bull market, right? So tentatively, I'm going to stay away from this pound Aussie, which is not very promising to me as well. So I'd rather not touch it. Okay. What about pound CAD? Pound CAD over here. Pound CAD. Okay. Pound CAD. By looking at this, is in the bear. We are in the bear market now. Okay. So it's still looking good. So let's check, will there be a chance? Okay, so over here, I would say that now it is, we are very near to the support level. Okay, this is a support level. Where this support level, we are now experiencing only about 12 pips away. Okay, 12 pips away from the support. So very likely what am I going to look out for is also there's a support here, another 35, 28 pips, 28 pips here. So yeah, let's wait for it to break the support. Yep. Okay. Let's wait for it to break the support. How can once it breaks the support, okay, then it will go selling very fast. Okay. So this one we can wait. Okay. Pound CAD we can wait. Okay. Pound CAD. Okay. Pound CAD. Okay. Watch list. All right, so pound franc. Let's take a look at pound franc. Well, pound franc over here. If we are looking at pound franc, we are actually on the support. And tentatively, by looking at the support over here, okay, we are now still moving on the bull. So it has retested. The market has actually opened right at near to the support, and it has been rejected. Correct? It has been rejected and now going back into the buying as a form of a higher support. Okay, so no, pound franc, I think I'm going to give this a miss today. Okay, so yes, let's give this a miss, pound franc. All right, so how about pound yen? Pound yen. Well, pound yen, looking at this pound yen is also looking into the zone of the bear. So tentatively in the zone of bear, it can go up, it can come down, a lot of turbulence. Am I right? So yeah, just give this a miss. Buyers, you can buy. Sellers, you have to stay away. Okay, buyers, you can buy. Okay, buyers, you still have quite a good space to buy. All right, so tentatively, I won't be looking for selling on pound yen. Okay. All right, so next to go is the pound kiwi. Pound kiwi. So pound kiwi over here. Pound kiwi. Okay. By looking at this pound kiwi. Okay, so pound kiwi tentatively is moving into the zone of going to create a lower high here. Okay, a lower high. And this lower high over here, there's a rejections from the resistance. So tentatively, by looking at this, I think this is still quite healthy. Okay, it is still quite healthy for pound kiwi to sell, right? So what am I going to do is that I'm going to wait. Okay, let me see, M5. So my pound kiwi is on the resistance right now. Right now, we are having a selling signal. Okay, that's for pound kiwi. Okay, so let's check on the pound kiwi, the support level. Okay, support level over here. Wow, looks good, pound kiwi, huh? Okay, so pound kiwi, I'm going to put this pound kiwi into my list. Okay, pound kiwi, we are very near to get ready to sell. If pound kiwi goes up again, test the resistance and it's not breaking, then it will start to create another lower resistance to sell. Then from there, we will enter for a trade. Okay. All right. So pound kiwi. Okay. Pound kiwi. Yep, that's right. Okay. Pound kiwi. Okay. So I'm going to put pound kiwi into my list. Right. And next to go is pound dollar. Right, pound dollar. Pound dollar, we are now tentatively, we are looking at selling. We are in the bear. So in H4 over here, H4, we are going to retest. Okay, look at this support until here. Okay, so yes, there's a previous support here being tested, and now come back to test again to retest. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so on the previous support and now forming a new resistance. Well, so for pound dollar, by looking at this pound dollar, yes, looks like we have a chance to sell, but I will prefer to wait for it to break the support level. Okay, pound dollar. I'm going to wait for it to break the support level. Okay, pound dollar. When it breaks the support level, then I will consider the selling. Okay. All right. So dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD. Very obvious, right? We are actually moving upwards. Okay, so tentatively, buyers, can you buy? Yes, because we are on the bull run. Okay, so tentatively buying is still highly possible. And let's see how many space, how much space do we have? It's about 19 to 20 pips. So 19 to 20 pips in this situation, yeah, I think you can grab some, but not more than 20. Okay, try to exit a trade before it actually hits on the resistance level over here. Okay, so that's for dollar CAD, huh? Okay, so let's go into dollar franc. Right, dollar franc over here. Dollar franc, same thing, we're on the bull. So buyers, we are very near to the resistance as well. So please take note, you're left with only 18 pips, 18 pips. So currently, it doesn't seem good. It doesn't look good. Okay, so in this case, I would say that give it a miss as well. Okay, for buyers and sellers, we're not going to touch on dollar franc. What about dollar yen? Dollar yen is taking a ride this morning. Okay, so right now still running very strong in the bullish market. So running strong in the bullish market. Okay, can I enter trade to buy now? Can I chase after it? No, no, no. Chasing a trade will always kill a trader. Okay, so better not to do so. All right, so skip as well. What about Bitcoin? What about Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is moving towards, well, right now is moving towards in seeking of stronger support so that it can go to the targeted price of 48 again. Okay, so tentatively, okay, I would say that there's some retracement from the selling, off, okay, from the bear market here. So as you can see, this is in this wave, okay, there is this breaking of support coming for the next support. It's telling you that it's looking out for and is waiting for some big boys to come into the market before they start to take action in buying. Okay, and the other person is also me. Okay, I will be waiting for it to meet up on the support before I take action. Okay, all right. So that's all for today. Okay, so I guess it's kind of easy. All right, let's see what do I have. So I'm going to sum it up. Okay. Okay, so let me key in so that everybody can take a look. What is it like? Okay. All right. So yes, today in Forex Trading Plan 2022 April the 11th, I shall focus in trading Aussie CAD to sell, Euro CAD to sell, Euro Kiwi to sell, Pound CAD to sell, Pound Kiwi to sell, and as well as Pound dollar to sell. All right. Yes, I guess these are all the currency pairs I'm looking out for selling in this 4 hours session. Okay. All right. Okay. So I guess that's about all, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I wish you good luck in your trading as well as also bountiful of profit. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. And this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you tomorrow for another round of Forex Trading Plan analysis. Thank you so much, guys. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you.